like I could say I have a black fan base. That's the ultimate trump card. When you got an actual girl, when you manage to kidnap one of those fuckers. I feel like if sex dolls become an actual thing, rape will go down. Like, what if that has a total opposite effect and more people realize that they want to rape a girl and rape soars to a new high? 80,000 cases in 1 week. So when I went to go and clean my ass, there was just a little nice piece of nugget poop. I feel like I'm the wife who doesn't get attention and he's the husband who hates his wife. That's how I feel right now. And to be honest, I've always wanted to have a lucid dream, just because I've always wanted to have sex in a lucid dream. But I made fun of him for wanting to die, and he never responded to me. Actually, what did they make like pedophile sex dolls? Just like 10-year-old girls and shit. I'd buy that 100%. I would. Thank God she kind of likes me. So, but then again, I feel like maybe she has fantasies where she's stabbing me in the forehead like 10 million times. She's a bit cuckoo, and I can't wait to leave school because that bitch is a serious threat. Then again, black people don't really do that kind of stuff, like mass shootings in school. That's a white people thing, so I think we're safe. We're safe. Yeah. If she was white though, then I'd be fucking panicking right now. You left your car in the funeral service, man. You left your car in the funeral service. So what the hell I did? If you have a black friend, that's pretty cool. I'm possibly taking the longest route possible, and it's all on accident. So there's one gripe I have before I get into this. So I thought I had officially my first ever black subscriber 2 days ago, and I was really excited, dude, because I want a diverse community of black people and white people, because then I don't look racist. And you know when someone says something racist or something, and then they say they have a black friend. Like, I thought if I could say I have a black fan base, that's the ultimate trump card. Unless you have like a black relative or a black sister, then you really got then you win that challenge. So I was telling all my friends and stuff that I have my first ever black subscriber, and I'm so happy I have such a big diverse community. And I was like, this guy has 3,000 subscribers too. I'll pull up his YouTube channel right here. And I was so happy, a diverse community of black people in my community. But then I went to watch his YouTube videos. It's just a fat white guy with long hair. What the fuck? It's just a fat white guy. And I was so mad. And I hope you watch this and know that I hate you. Why would you even have a black guy in your PFP if you're a fat white guy with long hair? I don't know. As a white guy personally, I would never even communicate with a black guy. No, I'm kidding. My friend's black, so I can say that. Anyway, yeah, that was my first gripe I had. I hope if you are watching this, change that profile picture because it was really misleading. That's like being a catfish on Netflix. On Instagram. Wait, what? That one place where people interact to have sex. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah, just like change that PFP or something, or Also, your name is a bit gay, but I probably shouldn't make fun of my first ever subscriber. It wasn't my alt account. So, thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your stay. I just realized the mouse was in the middle of this the whole time. Hold up, Sorry for you OCD people. That was a little bit of an accident, Anyway, so my dad just turned off the Wi-Fi. And that's really the only reason I'm doing this fucking podcast, because other than that, I'd be goddamn playing CSGO, dude. I love CSGO, but I'll get into that later, okay? So, he turned off the Wi-Fi, because we had a little bit of a fight, and he's a fucking kid, right? He doesn't really know how to actually give a proper punishment, like interact with children. Okay. I hope he doesn't know how to interact with children. He doesn't know how to be a good father, right? And yeah, he just turns off the Wi-Fi for a punishment. He's a really bad dad. And I hate him. And he has a steady. I think he's my least favorite relative, and he's going at a steady pace to maintain there. He's maintained that position for a long time. I think someone really has to do something bad to me for me to hate him, like them more than my dad. That's a relative. So yeah, he's slow and steady wins the race though. He's going there, man. He's going places. He's going. I don't know if you like. The ultimate play, what would be the ultimate play? To just get revenge and show how much I hate him. Oh yeah, but leave the country and then he goes to hug me, and I look at him with a dead stare or a stern look, and I just walk away. You know, that's the last time we ever talk. Yeah, that would be cool. This guy's like 56 though, and I'm like still a teenager. Fucking like this guy had been when he was like ancient, man. Now he's just a goddamn mythical creature. This guy's so fucking old. My mom's like 50. They're all really old. Like, what the hell? I don't know. They're late bloomers, I guess. That's probably why they broke up. They probably had this thing where they were like, okay, I need to have a kid right fucking now. Where's the nearest bitch I can find? And then they looked around for 2 seconds. They found each other and was like, do you want to have a baby? And they said, I want to have a baby. And they were like, yeah, I also want to have a baby. You want to do it together? And we're like, okay. And then, like, they probably, like, didn't even live with each other before they met. And, sorry, I speak like an autistic person, I'm realizing. I'd be like, "Bleh, bleh, bleh, bleh." I'm sorry about that, man. I'm not autistic, but, you know, I'm a little bit stupid. Anyway, but, like, they probably, like, met, and then they married each other, and then lived with each other. Look, guys, here's a general tip from someone who's never had a girlfriend. What you should do is, you live with someone for like a year or 2 years preferably, even more. Like, I would push it to 4 years, but hey man, you do you. You live with them on your own. Also get like, I learned this tip from General Sam himself. Also get like a house that has like multiple bedrooms, so that when you're mad at someone, you can just like close the door. You don't have to like stay with them, you know? Yeah, so like get that. Don't instantly, if you marry, like I know some Christian people, and be like, well, it's against my religion technically, I just have to marry them and then I go live with them, and you know what, fuck your religion, do it, come on. At that point, I doubt you're really gonna break up or divorce, because you know, it's against your religion or whatever the fuck that is. Muslim people really have it hard. They have to marry 3 wives. Jesus Christ. I hate women, so I can never imagine having 3 fucking wives just sucking my blood for days. Also, I would like to say that everything in this podcast that I say is also a joke. I do not hate women. I love women. If women weren't alive, I think I'd be able to say I'd get a lot less boners, that might be a plus in theory, but in practice, what's life without boners, man? And I'm realizing that when I get older, this is gonna really bite me in the dick, because I'm gonna get way less boners. Because when you're a kid, you just kind of get a boner because you got a boner, you know? When you're older, you got a boner because you're just actually interacting with a hot female. When you're a kid, you just dream about interacting with a female. And when you're adult, you don't really appreciate it as much, you know? That's why I had sex when I was like 9. No, I'm kidding. I wish, though. Everyone... I know this one guy who had sex with a girl when he was 13, and he asked for help on what to do, and I gave him, what advice did I give this guy? I think I told him, maybe you bring flowers or something. It's the most cliche shit ever. Look, dude, I don't talk to female. I don't know. Do emojis in your messages? Fuck, I don't know how the female will bring. Talk to a female is like talking to a retard or a mildly autistic person. Imagine talking to a mildly autistic girl, then that's just a really big autist if it was a male. I don't know. People say that girls mature faster. I don't really see it, you know? Okay, now I'm getting kind of sexist here. I probably shouldn't talk about that. Okay. Women are equal to men, okay? Women are just as strong as men. That's factual. If you don't agree, you're just sexist, okay? There you go. I recovered, you guys. I'm not sexist. There you go. I won't get canceled on Twitch. I don't know. I feel like to get canceled, you kind of need to have a following first. So first, dude, like on Twitch, on Twitter, I posted this video of like Arabic people blowing up other Muslims or whatever. And so if I get popular, dude, all of a sudden, before I delete that, I'm instantly gonna get canceled. There's no fucking way I'm gonna exist even. In this, there's no way Leaf can exist in this landscape in 2020. There's no way. He has to adapt. You have to overcome. You know, Leaf tries to make fun of him for that, but he was kind of right. To be fair, he was kind of right. Man, I like Leafy though. I don't know. Leafy's kind of cool, and that fat guy is kind of lame. I hate all fat people equally. To be fair, though, I can say that. Okay, I don't know how far I'm allowed to go since this is YouTube, but everything I say here is a joke. I would just like to clarify that. Anyway, I should probably get into the. I think I had something written down for this podcast at some point. Let me see. So, like today actually, there was this show on the TV or whatever, and it's like I didn't really get the general gist. I didn't really watch that much, but I got the memo, I think. And it's like rape accusations, and they try to like, how Twitter, there are these girls who try to come out together and like stand together and like get someone in jail because he raped all of them and stuff, which is awesome. Not the raping part, the part where he goes to jail for raping girls. Anyway, so I was watching the show, right, and it's pretty much that there's like give someone an allegation of him raping someone. I'm not sure. Anyway, but they get this person on that apparently has like met the person they were trying to go like take to court or whatever, and it's like anonymous, and she's all black and her voice is bass boosted so you can't tell. But then at the bottom of the screen in card, it says her full name. Like, what the fuck? If her full name, yeah, hey man, really anonymous. What the like? How retarded can someone be? It has anonymous right over it. Anonymous at the bottom. Fucking gamer88 or some shit. I don't know. Or just her full name. I thought that was really funny. I don't know. I feel like making a show about some guy, some like rape allegations is not the way to go about it. Isn't that like blasphemy or whatever? Isn't that like suable? I don't know. Maybe it depends if the allegations are real or not. I don't know. Seems like a fake show a bit to be me. Anyway, I was gonna get this. I think I talked about him, and no, I didn't talk about him prior podcast. I was gonna get this musician guy on, and it turns out he's a mentally ill guy, and he is suicidal. And I told him that's like a double whammy, bro. I got a musician and a suicidal person on. This is awesome. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be a good podcast episode. Hey, can't wait for you to come out of that mental hospital. I'll wait, And he left me on scene, and I was like, hey, we're still doing that podcast, right? He said, yeah. And then I made fun of him for being wanting to die. I don't know if I can say the word, right? That's on YouTube. But I made fun of him for wanting to die. And he never responded to me. Jesus, I didn't know this guy was so sensitive, I mean, who would have thought that someone who wants to die would be such a bitch? I thought those guys were edgy and cool, Yeah, but I found out that he's just a little bitch. And after that, to be honest, I kind of want him to go and die. He's a scumbag. And when he all of a sudden stops posting, I'm going to know that he did the right thing. And I'm going to celebrate. And that's not a joke. Wait, that is a joke. Jesus Christ. Dude, I swear to God. If I get popular in any way, I'm going to get canceled so fast because of what I say. And I don't think the kind of people I hang out with are really that Twitch acceptable. I mean, I have a black friend, so I do have a black friend. That is a real thing. He's kind of cool too. I like him. So I think that's Twitter acceptable. But the other ones, I don't know. We'll see. I doubt I will get popular. And if I do, I'll try not to be too fucked up, I have a Nazi friend or something, dude. I used to hang out with this Nazi guy. And he just sent me a bunch of videos of people getting shot and bombed out. Like, what the fuck? And, I mean, it's kind of entertaining because you don't really, when you're 12, you don't really see that often, right? So it's kind of it's cool when you get to see something new in life, like a new experience or something. So seeing something like that was mind-boggling, it was awesome. But I also felt kind of bad for the people, getting blown up and shot. I saw that. Oh, I can't say what I saw. I was about to say something that would instantly probably not make my YouTube video very recommended to people. Actually, now that the suicidal person that was gonna go on the podcast is not coming on the podcast. I wrote notes for this. Oh, okay. I wrote notes for this guy, and so I'm just gonna say it for the solo podcast because this guy's never fucking isn't gonna come on, man. Screw that guy. So let me open up my notebook. See what's up. Oh yeah, one of the notes says about lucid dreams, and to be honest, I've always wanted to have a lucid dream, just because I've always wanted to have sex in a lucid dream, and I used to have like this childhood crush on a girl I knew IRL, and she was really hot, and I wanted to bang her, and I kind of still do, right? But I'd have no clue who she is or whatever. I don't know. I have no clue. I think her name was like. Probably shouldn't say her name. Her name was like Jake. I just thought of the most like manly name I know. It's not really manly, but I thought any female has the name fucking Jake. Yeah. So I had this crush on this girl, right? And I really wanted to penetrate her. I was 8, by the way. I was 8. I had these dreams. And she'd be standing there, and I get really excited, and I go running at her to ravage her, and then I instantly wake up. And then I had these other dreams where I see her, and I think it's real life, so I'm acting normal about it, but in my mind, I'm thinking, I want to fuck this bitch in the ass. And then I find out that it's just a dream, and I could have fucked her, and I get so mad. And that's really how it goes. I've always tried. This summer, I'm gonna have lucid dream. I'm gonna have sex, and I'll tell you guys how that goes. It's gonna be so cool. I can't wait, and it's gonna be a really hot girl. It's gonna be my mom or something, like a relative, so that like next time I see them, I just feel disgusting inside. My guts are turning. No, if you're watching this podcast and you know me IRL, don't think you're safe. I'll even do it on guys too. No, I'm kidding. I won't. Don't worry about it. That might sound a little bit sus, but I'm not actually gonna do that. But yeah, if I was gonna have sex in a dream, I remember specifically this one dream where I was in like my old school, and this mom was waiting for her kid to come out of like school so she can drive him away. She was just also I remember this vividly because this is the first dream that I ever actually got to touch a girl, and it was the only dream. And like I go on her table that she's sitting on drinking coffee, and I just grab her boobs. And she's like, oh. I was like, oh. I keep grabbing it, I keep touching it, and then her stupid son comes on like, mom, and I'm like, wait, what? Huh? I look away. I look at him. Then I like get off the table because I'm like, oh, I don't want to. This is gonna be awkward. I don't want to do this. And then I wake up and it's a dream. I'm like, what the? It was a dream? I would have ripped that bitch on sight, dude. On sight. If I knew it was a dream. I need to watch some lucid dreaming therapy exercise videos so I can learn how to do that shit because I need it. I do. Oh, another note I have written down here is there is this. Now, okay, I don't want to be racist. I hate when people just like point out someone's skin color and then say something about them. Unless they're like the only black guy in a room or something, or the only white guy in a room full of black guys, then I get that, sure, But if you know his name, and the other guy who you're talking to also knows his name, it's like kind of wacky to point out that he's black. Just say his name, bro. Or like, if you see someone online and he does something, and you say, this guy's a dumbass black guy, just say he's a dumbass, You really don't need to express their race. And I feel like the less we express people's races, the less racist they're going to be in our world. Same with the N-word. If you keep discriminating against white people that they can't say the N-word, then there's probably going to be more racist white people and black people in the world. But if we let all people say it, then there's going to be less racists. That's just kind of common sense, I thought, but it seems like the world needs it. Anyway. So, what was I going? I went a bit off topic there. Let me think. Wait, oh yeah, okay, so there was this black mute girl. Where I just realized, I just said it's lame. In my mind, her being black kind of has something to do with the story, okay? I'm not sure what, but I feel like it does. So she's like the only white girl in the classroom, right? I think that's right. Cause she and I mean this very seriously. She did not speak. She had to do an oral exam. Get your filthy mind out of here. What I mean by oral exam, she had to do an exam where you cause in my school, you learn like three languages. Wait, two? Yeah, two languages. English, then a custom language like Russian or German or Mexicano, Spanish. And so she was learning some stupid language, and they had to do an oral where you go and speak that language. And she didn't want to do it because she didn't want to speak. And they were telling her, why don't you just speak? Just speak. You're gonna fail your oral exam. It's gonna be bad for you. And she was just nodding her head, saying no. I remember once actually, I was in PSD with my friend. Reps to you. Probably might be watching this. Hello, guy. Anyway, and we go back to our seats. This girl left a note saying, "I want to kill everyone," or "I want to die," or something like that. And we looked at each other like, "What the fuck?" And to be honest, she kind of does look and sound like the type to be to do a school shooting. And you know what? That's why I befriend her. No, I'm kidding. I didn't befriend her. I think to befriend her, it's 9.5 out of 10 hard to do. I don't think it's 10 out of 10, but it's definitely out there. She does not speak. My friend once, they both went to church, right? And she was sitting with her mom, and when she saw him, she instantly just stopped talking. I don't know. Maybe she has a really ugly voice or something. But I thought this bitch was abnormal. She was not a normal person. I didn't even think she had hormones. I didn't think this bitch had any interest in any sort of thing. She just always sits alone and shit. I didn't think she could speak for half a year. Then my friends told me that they heard her say something once. Because apparently my friend asked, what day it is today? And she responded really silently. So I thought this bitch was not a normal person. I'm in detention class. They kind of make you detention, break in, detention. And they kind of force you to eat outside of the classroom because of COVID regulations, right? And there she is, let me see, 4 meters away from me. And the wildest thing happens. She looks at me 5 times, and whenever I catch her, she just looks away on the other side. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think this girl could be attracted to anything, let alone did I think she could be attracted, to me. To me. I'm saying I'm ugly. I'm just surprised, man. I mean, I kind of feel that's a really big compliment. I'm the only guy that she has a crush on. Dope, let's go. Because I don't really see her looking at anyone else, but then again, I don't really meet her that often. And hey, it's always the silent ones that are fucking crazy though. So I don't know. Thank God she kind of likes me. So, but then again, I feel maybe she has fantasies where she's stabbing me in the forehead 10 million times, cutting off my legs. She might legitimately have those fantasies, and I'm not even kidding. It kind of scares me thinking about it. I hope that does not happen. But it might happen, legitimately. I think she's a bit cuckoo, and I can't wait to leave school because that bitch is a serious threat. Then again, black people don't really do that kind of stuff, mass shootings in schools. That's what white people think, so I think we're safe. We're safe. Yeah. If she was white, though, then I'd be fucking panicking right now. I shot my bat approximately 3 times. I think I should talk about this in the Swagger podcast, but now I think I can go more in detail because fucking Swagger was dude, you can't see that, though. I don't want to talk about poop. Clearly, that guy will never watch cat porn. The guy's a loser. I don't know why people like him that much, to be honest. Okay, this is the confessional boot. Swagger did block me, and I'm really not sure why. I thought we were friends, man, and then he comes over here. Big bald guy fucking blocks me. What the hell, dude? Come on, brother. What the fuck, bro? Hey, yo, I can kind of do an American accent. You want to hear it, boys? Hey, brother. Hey, man. I was just, hey, honey, what you doing there? Bitch, go back to the kitchen. I make me some porridge, baby. You don't know when I get cozy, man. I get cozy and I go fuck you up, bitch. And, yo, so I was eating a sandwich at 9 p.m. today, and then Harley comes in here. Tommy! Hey, Tommy! What are you doing there, Tommy? And I'm like, what do you mean, Johnny? Johnny, I was just eating a sandwich, you know. I had some breakfast. The wife packed it, you know, Tommy. It's like, Johnny, yeah, man, you left your car in the funeral service, man. You left your car in the funeral service. So what the hell I did? And he's like, yeah, Johnny, you left your car in the funeral service, Johnny. And oh shit, Johnny, thank you for telling me, Johnny. I needed some help. I think I'm gonna do a funeral soon, so I was just like looking for like my, you know, I just want to see what like kind of fits a female, like age 30, middle age, you know. So thank you, Johnny. I will go and get my car. You know, I was just checking out there. Yeah, so yeah, that's where I was this morning, baby. And you know what? Don't make me mad, because I will kill you if you don't make me that fucking sandwich right now with peanut butter and jelly. Okay, darling. You need tea, Johnny? You need tea? Hey, I don't need tea, bro. I don't need honey. I mean, I don't need tea in my honey. I don't need honey in my tea, bitch. I need that sugar. I need that white kush, bro. Yep. Okay. Hey, Johnny. Why you taking kush, man? Honey is the way to go, you know. Okay, I think I went too far with that. If you're still here, I commend you. If you wanna make the possibility of like a 10-minute video of me just doing those voices with stories, hey man, I'll do it. Anyway, so wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. To be honest, having a podcast is difficulter than it seems. Wait, what? No, than it seems. Because this getting a guest on is so hard that I've degraded to asking my fucking classmates if they want to get on. Just one classmate only, actually. Yeah, just one classmate, and he said he accepted. I think it'll be a good podcast. It's pretty funny. I'm not sure when it's going to come out. Either next week or the week after that, because I'm trying to upload a podcast every week. But if you want to be on this podcast, reach out to me, you know, on Twitter. I'll see if you're cool. If you're a YouTuber, you get an instant pass. So if you're a YouTuber, hey, Shimono World, hey, if you want to get on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'll take you. If you have a black friend, that's pretty cool. Say the N-word on video. Tell me about your aquamarines or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. He had a video with water in the thumbnail, so I just assume he's likes fish. We can talk, you know. I'm interested in getting to know you and your black friend. But don't bring him on. But yeah, there's my Twitter in bio. Just DM me on there, okay? Anyone else is watching, I really need someone. Cause this guy, Sensitive Society, he's a YouTuber. He accepted being on the podcast. It was like, send me your podcast channel. I was like, hey, sure, bro. Then I sent him my podcast channel, and he fucking left me on scene. And this Mayday band guy, the Suicidal Freak, he also left me on scene. And I'm stuck with this goddamn kid with 86 subscribers. Fucking sounds like a 13-year-old. And I'm going to have to do a podcast with that loser. And, you know, I hope it comes out well. I don't know. I think with podcasts, you really have to really be a good marketer if you're going to come from the ground up. Because you need to get attention first. And then you can get actually good and big YouTubers, or like anyone. I don't know. I'm trying to get funny people on, you know, and if possible a YouTuber. I'm trying to I think when I get 100 subscribers, that's when it's gonna get super easy for me. Cause like at 100 subscribers, I don't know. I feel like YouTube channel is a bit different at 100 subscribers. I feel like there's a different level of... Holy shit, I just farted. Jesus Christ. Holy fucking nuggets. I feel like at 100 subscribers, people just look at you different. Because, like, to get 100 subscribers, you need something. Like, it might not be that good, but you need something. No average person, no average run-of-the-mill Joe is just going to get to 100 subscribers, okay? So, yeah, I feel like at 100 subscribers, when they see that, they're just going to get way easier. You're going to have way easier reach. YouTube will probably recommend your YouTube stuff more. So I'm trying to rise and grind until I can get to 100 subscribers. Not sure what I use in my podcast. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Hold up. That's what I'm using my podcast clips channel for. It's like, because I realized that people on YouTube have the attention span of like a fucking fly. These people are really, they don't want to watch for more than 3 minutes. Seriously, it's fucking insane. I can agree though, because like the video quality is kind of not up to my standards. Like every podcast, I try to up the quality. I feel like you'll probably realize that. Like there's a big difference between the Dato podcast and the Swagger podcast. Okay, it's like the intro is way better, but I feel like, and the content itself, I actually like the Dato one. I never rewatched the Swagger podcast. I just didn't think it was that good, to be honest, and it was kind of all over the place. And we'll see how this goes out, yeah? Anyway, so I use the podcast clips thingy to get the reach, like entertain people, give them a little dessert, and then the podcasts are like the bone, or like the meat on the bones, that's where the actual gravy happens. That's where the action happens. But the clips is just to get you attracted to it. That's the whole point, and it's almost working. It is. I think if my podcast clips channel was as big as this channel, it would work way better. In fact, I wish it was bigger than this channel. Like, it was as big. I feel like I'd have a way bigger reach. You know what? Go subscribe to my podcast clip channel right now and subscribe to this channel, you motherfucker. Seriously, if you're this far in, what are you doing? Unless you're like doing something, or if you're playing a game, then you can subscribe later. I get that, Busy gaming, I've been there, done that. Play CSGO. I said this in my first podcast, which was my best podcast. But I started this podcast purely for the fact to talk to Furious. He's like a YouTuber on CSGO that's like a montage clip guy, but he's really entertaining, and I really like him. And he helped me out with my aiming a lot because he did an aiming tutorial, so I have a lot of respect for him. And I've always wanted to talk to Furious and become... And how it happened is, I wanted to talk to Furious so I can become friends with Hikes, and then I'm confronted with Anomaly. And, that'd be cool. But then, like, trying to become friends with Furious was so hard that my main goal just become friends with Furious. But then it never happened. We never became friends. And that's the whole reason I'm doing this podcast is to become friends with Furious. So I think when I manage to get 1,000 minimum, or I think 1,000 Twitter followers, then I'm gonna go to Furious. I'm gonna try to get Furious on the podcast, and at that point, I think I'll have like 11,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Like a lot, if I have 1,000 followers on Twitter, there has to be something on YouTube. So yeah, when that happens, I'll get Furious on. And it's going to be so cool. It's going to be real nice. And then at the end of the podcast, I'm going to reveal it that I'm the guy he hates. And, we'll see his reaction. I DM'd him let me think, 2 days ago, 3, I'm not sure. It was a couple days ago. And I was like, dude, it's been months since you banned me. Look at this. I'm so dedicated, man. And you just you never, you just add me back, man. I swear I'll do anything. And he never added me back, and he just leaves me on scene 24/7. This guy acts. I feel like I'm the wife who doesn't get attention, and he's the husband who hates his wife. That's how I feel right now. And I'm not liking it personally. I think it's kind of gay. Personally. Oh shit, wife came back. Yo, let's go. You know what? I won't stop the podcast now, though, because I kind of need a podcast. Wait, let me check my friend DM me. Okay. we had a switch. Let me check everything's working fine. Yeah. Hello? Yep. Alright. We had a switch of podcast layout because I finally got my Wi-Fi back. Right now I have to do it how I normally do it. And I also managed to forget what I was talking about. Never mind, I remembered. So yeah, when I get to 1,000 followers on Twitter, I'm gonna instantly DM that fucking Furious guy, because he sees his DMs, and I respect that about him. And yeah, when he sees that, I think I'll get Furious on, and it's gonna be, I might legitimately cry after. Like, I've been working for that for so long. It might be a year that I've been trying to get in contact with Furious. And I've talked to him like 3 times, and each time it's an immense failure. Like, I told him up front that I'm trying to be your friend so I can become friends with Anomaly, and I'm just gonna try to use you. And he said, yeah, that might take a while, to become friends with me. And I said, I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it won't be that long. And I think I'm possibly taking the longest route possible, and it's all on accident. Because if anyone has fucking bitch ass mods or admins, dude, look, if you can't take a joke, get out of here and take some coke, bro. I don't need you here. It's because I did the name as one of the admins or the mods, and I was like, I'm realizing right now, what if Furious like before he gets on, he watches one of these podcasts. So what he does, and he like goes to like the first one to see where I've come from, like watch the latest and then the first one I ever did. I think like if I try to invite him on, I'll like instantly like unlist these podcast episodes where I talk about Furious, and then I'll put them back up after the podcast episode, and hopefully become friends. I really do hope that. I like Furious' personality. His friend said I had a good voice, which is like, I never forgot that. That meant quite a bit, to be fair. I don't know. People say I have a good voice. I don't see it. Seriously, these people, my friends or some shit, like people I know online, they say I have a nice voice. Your voice is so nice. You have a deep voice. I go to edit these fucking podcasts. I just sound like a bitch, dude. I sound like I'm my age. I don't sound like I'm an 18-year-old or something. I don't sound old. I was really disappointed, actually. I was expecting some god to get in the call. I was expecting some god voice when I went to go edit, and it's just a bitch, dude. What the fuck? I think I have that European accent though, because I'm from America. Okay, look, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I'm from, but I'll give you this much: I could possibly be from Europe, but I think I have that European accent, and so I think girls like that. But then I was realizing, like, girls like that voice, that accent, that's so deep. That's so cool. That's so deep. That girls like that accent, that's so cool. But then I realized that only American girls like that accent, because a European girl, she won't really care if you have a European accent. She just kind of assumes you do, right? Like if you're black, you kind of assume that you like, fried chicken. You're not gonna be. Your bro's gonna be like, wait, you like fried chicken? What the hell? It's like, obviously you like fried chicken, And if you're white, you're expected to like tennis, Just kind of expected of you, and it's not. You really didn't break any world records when you end up doing it. And that's kind of. Wait, I went so off topic that I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, I farted yet again, and I don't know why. My ass is so smelly. I remember once. I was going to the skate park, and it was like the first time I ever went there, right? So I wanted to smell good. Good first impressions, man. I'm good at those, good first impressions. And so I go to wash before I go there, and I did a really terrible wash. But I go to scrub my asshole. There's like, I don't know about you guys. I'm like half Muslim or whatever. Bro, I have like a beard down there, bro. I look like a fucking man. All right, you'd think I'm like 28 if you saw that shit. And my asshole, it's also pretty hairy. So when I went to go and clean my ass, there was just a little nice piece of nugget poop in my ass hair, and I'm like, what the hell? No wonder I smell like shit, Because I remember once I buttoned down and my brother said, "Your ass smells bad." I was like, oh, I mean, I guess assholes do that, but, I guess it smelled extra bad that day because I had shit in my ass. What the fuck? And thank God I washed, because that'd be so embarrassing. It was a nice piece of poop. Okay. It was a decent sized piece of poop too. It wasn't. I'm just confused. Did I poo my pants? Did I? Like, I didn't feel anything come out. Did I do this when I was asleep or something? I don't know. Recently I started pooping a lot, like 3 times a day. I don't know why the fuck that's happening, but it's been happening 3 times a day. That's decent, I think. 3 times a day poop. And sometimes it's wet, and sometimes dude, like the latest poop I had, this shit was like, what's that dry food? Kind of like bacon, but dried meat. Wait, let me search it up. Okay, I could not find the name of that dried beef shit, whatever it was. And I'm really interested in what it was. Okay, look, dude, I'll just give you a general memo. Like, it's really dried beef. You buy a packet of it and there's like 3 in there, okay? Now you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that kind of dried beef. Wait, what? I don't even know what I was gonna say about it. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, let's talk about girls. I talk about girls all the time, man. Oh yeah. So there's this. I have IT class that's like a teacher that like teaches you about computers, right? That's pretty radical, I think. And my teacher, she's like really fat, but like all the fat doesn't go to her belly. It goes to her ass and it's, to her thighs. And this bitch has like the weirdest like ass ever, dude. It looks like a plate, but it's not too big, but it's pretty big. And I kind of find it kind of hot. And like she gets like, there's a kid behind me, right? She bends down and her ass is right in front of my face, dude. And I like look at it and stuff, and I jerk off, like put my hands in my jacket and I start squeezing it like a Japanese Asian man trying to squeeze his chip stacks or whatever the fuck they're called, chip chops. And yeah, that's what I do, and it like really makes my hand big now because they're I'm like, the muscle underneath the thumb. That thing is like fucking like a tumor, dude. Like it has veins popping out. It's so ripped from all the masturbating I've been doing while looking at her ass. Seriously, it's awesome. All muscle too, baby. No fats. So yeah, like I've just been masturbating to my teachers, but we'll get into that in a next podcast episode, because there's some info I gotta say about that. But yeah, her ass is so beautiful, and she kind of has nice boobs, and I just like saving my memory file, like when you burn an image into your retinas, so you can like, see it later. Dude, I've watched so much porn that I actually cannot ejaculate to my imagination anymore. It's almost sad, but it's kind of like, it's something to be proud of, Your taste has, your palate of ejaculation has just went up, with that basic shit. You're not a caveman anymore. You're like in the Stone Age. And then when you get a pussy pocket, you're going to like the not Stone Age, the advanced stage, the more advanced age. When you get an actual girl, when you manage to kidnap one of those fuckers, then you're in modern technology, baby. You're up there. Actually, no, that's like in the 90s. But when you find a sex doll that's just like a girl and you're able to do whatever you want with it and doesn't die, then you're in the 20s, baby. That's right, in the future. And that's really what I'm hoping for. I feel like if sex dolls become an actual thing, rape will go down. Like the rape shit, Because like, what's the point of fucking raping a girl and ruining your life, and you can just buy something that has the exact same value to you as a as a woman. But then again, I feel like it's way harder, like raping a girl than a sex bot, because a bot is actually a girl is actually a person who like cries and stuff. And what's the sex bot gonna do? Nothing, you know. Let's say manage to make a rape sex bot its whole purpose is to cry and moan and shit. It's like meant to help rapists like and get over their mental barriers. I don't know. What if that has a total opposite effect and more people realize that they want to rape a girl and rape soars to a new high? 80,000 cases in 1 week. Yeah. Let's hope that's not the effect that it does take. Cause sex dolls are definitely going to become. There's definitely a market for it, and there's definitely a really big niche, and there's definitely a lot of space to improve. A lot of space. And I'm kind of excited for that space, you know what I'm saying? Like, in 20 years, rookies, newbies, are thinking about it in 20 years. Those VR games, like SAO, it's going to be realistic games and shit. I'm thinking into the alpha male mindset real quick. In 20 years, there's going to be sex dolls. It's going to be so cool. Unless in that VR game, you're going to be able to have sex and you can't actually rape a girl without going to jail. That's way cool. Okay, I might be with the rookies over here. I want that VR shit right now. Let's go. I can't wait. Apparently, the people who made CSGO, Gabe and his team or whatever, Valve, they're actually making a VR project, and it's like apparently like actually good. Like you'll be able to keep tabs when you wake up and shit. Yeah, that's right. They made an alarm clock. They're breaking worlds, you know. They're separating universes and shit. No, but apparently they can you can set a timer when you sleep and like how long you sleep and shit. And it's like really awesome what they're doing with their brain and stuff. And they said they're really advanced and shit. And I'm excited. In like 2 years when this comes out, like what's gonna happen to the world? Because they're talking big business. They're saying like a lot of big shit could happen with this, and it's kind of time, to be honest. SAO needs to stop being a wish and needs to become a reality. And I feel like the first console to ever release something like SAO is gonna fucking blow the fuck up. It's gonna blow the hell up, and I'm really excited for that. I can't wait for that, and hopefully I'm not a homeless person by that time, so I can have some money to buy that thing, and that becomes my life for a while. I wonder if there's gonna be like shooters, like FPSs, like CS:GO, with that. You know, how would that work? I feel like you just get really tired. Maybe you don't get physically exhausted, which that would make sense, to be fair. Yeah. But then again, if you don't feel physical exhaustion, then you probably can't feel physical pleasure. You probably won't feel the pleasures of having sex. So hopefully you can feel physical exhaustion, just so you can have sex in that game. Can you masturbate in a VR game and it does it IRL? Maybe. I'm going too far into this. But it's food for thought. It's good thinking. So yeah, I'm really excited for that shit when VR comes up. And actually, what did they make like pedophile sex dolls? Just like 10-year-old girls and shit. I'd buy that 100%. I would. Would you be put on a list if you did though? I feel like there's a chance you would. Hopefully not. You know what I'd do? I'd kidnap a boy, and I'd buy a sex doll girl, and I'd make by that time it's gonna be realistic, so he'll think it's an actual girl, and I'd tell him rape that girl, and I won't tell him it's a doll, and he'll be crying and feel so ashamed. I'll make sure to kidnap a Christian boy too, just make it even worse. God, that's gonna be so funny. Okay, I won't actually do that, by the way. Don't put me on the list. Anyway, I was gonna speak about how I was gonna speak about this girl's nipples, and then I totally went off topic anyway. So yeah, my classroom, not a lot of hot girls in there, kind of lacking in the hot female department. You know what? And I'm gonna end this podcast here.
You will like and subscribe. 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 You will